baked fennel. You know, I get a lot of questions from you about fennel. It seems to be a difficult vegetable to handle, but fresh, cut thin in a salad is delicious, and also baked. But before we bake it, we'll poach it until it's tender. So how do you clean a fennel? Let's cut the top, just like that. Okay. Just pluck it right off until you get to the nice and tender one. That's good. Trim off the bottom. And this is a nice, clean fennel. Trim the bottom. Some boiling water. Let's put some salt in the water. And the whole heads right in the water. And we'll let it cook, about 20 minutes until they're tender. So you just take a knife and you kind of poke them in, and you'll feel if they're tender, they're good. But they don't have to be soft, because we're gonna bake them again. So let's that cook. So the fennel is cooked, it's tender. Still a little resistance in there, but I want it like that. And we'll make a nice raw tomato sauce. What does that mean? Let me whack some garlic in here, just like that. Let me crush the tomatoes. Put a little peperoncino in there. A little bit of salt. A bit of oil. Okay. Okay. And this is, the sauce is made. I have here some shredded mozzarella. I'm going to put in there a little bit of grated cheese, just like that, and mix it. So we are ready to go. See, you kind of get yourself ready, and then you just assemble. That's when you do lasagna, when you do all kinds of assembling. You're gonna put just a little bit of oil on the bottom of it. Then just a little bit of sauce. Okay. Just like that. Right in there. That. This one is the largest, so I'm gonna make it in 4 slices. Just let me put a little bit more of sauce. A little bit of cheese. Some more cheese in here. Tomato sauce. Now this is vegetarian dish, but you could put in between some prosciutto, you could put in between some ham and make it more substantial. So this will preheat the oven to 375 degrees. You cover it with foil paper, and you leave it in there for 20 minutes, half an hour, until really the whole thing bubbles together. Now the fennel is just about cooked, but it will bubble all together. Then you uncover it and cook it for another 20 minutes until you get the crust that you want. My greatest tools in the kitchen, of course, are my knife, my wooden spoon, but beyond that, my hands, my eyes, the sense of smell, the sense of taste, the sense of feeling when the food is in my mouth and biting on it. All of those are elements that really lead me in cooking and how I cook. So this is inviting. The aromas, the bubbles, everything. You can bring it to the table just like this. I think that's a nice presentation. I think I have to taste a little bit, and let's see which corner looks good. I think I like this one right here. Can I cut a piece right in there? Okay. We cooked it, we baked it, and it still has a little bit of body. Fennel is quite resilient, so don't be afraid of overcooking it. But I want to taste a little bit of the cheese. Like this. Ay, ay, ay. It's really good. The cheese, the acidity of the tomatoes, the sweetness and the licorice of the fennel, great vegetable. And I think this vegetable like that, you kind of spoon it out on a side dish like this. You have a nice piece of grilled meat next to it. It's delicious, it really is. And it keeps and it reheats. So if you have some left over, you can reheat it, just sprinkle some more cheese, get it in the oven, and you can reheat it. And if you have any left over, cut it up in pieces and toss with some fresh cooked pasta. Could be really good.